afternoon. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I've talked on camera, and in general, I just haven't been filming so much since I started lectures again last week. So I'm on my second week of lectures for the semester, and I no longer have my Mondays free like I used to for the first semester, which, to be fair, was the only time that that's happened in my now 3.5 years of uni, but it was nice while it lasted. But I've just kind of been getting used to the routine again. I get home quite late and I've been doing my best to really stay on top of things. I think I really struggled this past exam session just because I was very behind with my notes. I'd taken the notes, but I hadn't been on top of going through them and tidying them up after the lectures, which can take quite a lot of time. And I had a very busy October with graduation, and I kind of lost a couple of weeks where I was going to lectures but I wasn't able to go through my notes, and then I was sick a bit before Christmas. Anyways, I was very behind on things, and so I spent a lot of time during exam session kind of catching up on that work, which took away time that I would otherwise have had for studying. And so I really want to keep on top of things this semester because I'm planning on attempting to take all 5 exams that I have for the 5 courses I have this semester during the June and July session. So doing my best with that, and I'm really enjoying the courses. We have a bioinformatics class. I really like coding. I always have, and so we're doing, it's nothing crazy, but we're gonna do a bit of genome assemblies. So I'm curious to get into that. So far it's just been things that I've done before, but it's, I don't know, I enjoy it. And then the rest of it has been, there's a lot of like genetics and genomics stuff this semester, but it's been interesting so far. So I don't know, things have been going well, but that was just kind of a general update. My exam session went really well. I don't know if I ever really wrapped that up, but I did. And so now I'm kind of other than that, I really don't have a lot of work to be doing. We don't really have group projects for the semester, and we haven't started our lab practicals yet. And so I think for a couple of weeks at least, things should be a little bit slower, and they have been, and I'm just trying to enjoy that. So I've been drawing a bit. I wanted to draw some new stickers and draw some new things. I think for a couple of months while I was taking exams, I was mostly drawing traditionally. And also after doing the advent calendar over December, I didn't really feel like drawing digitally, like, for a while. I don't know, I just did a lot of digital drawing for a while and I kind of neglected my traditional work. But I was curious to draw some new stickers again, and I think they've been turning out really nice. So I'm working on a sticker sheet, and there's some, it's very red themed, it's very Nana themed, which I've been rewatching Nana. I'm considering, because I discovered that they have the manga in my one of my local bookshops, so I think I'm gonna start kind of buying the comics a little bit at the time. But I've been rewatching the anime and just kind of, I don't know, thinking a lot about it, and I wanted to, I think, well, I didn't like consciously want to make an Nana-inspired sticker sheet, but I think that kind of influenced my, I don't know, my choices when I was pulling together a mood board for it. And then I'm also working on another one that is hopefully going to be more just like a sketch type of style rather than having it fully coloured in, but we'll see how that ends up kind of progressing. I've really done this one drawing so far, which I think I also filmed, but that's kind of where I'm at with it so far. I'm hoping to pull together maybe 3 or 4 and then release them in a couple of weeks time. We'll see how things go, but I'm having a good time drawing them, which is the good thing. Otherwise, I thought I would give you a small journaling update because I haven't really talked much about my journals in a while. And to be fair, I think I have kind of scaled things back a little bit. I've just been journaling very intuitively for a couple of months. So I have my A6 Hon still, which I'm not writing in necessarily every single day like I was trying to do last year, which, just full disclaimer, I never actually did go back and fill in the rest of the book. I still would like to do it. I don't know how likely it is to happen at this point, but also, like, it's still in my drawer. I haven't archived it at all, and it's only, wrong way around. It's only a couple of months that need a bit of backfilling kind of here in the middle, so I think it would be really nice to have that, but I don't know, we'll see. But I've been using it a bit more intuitively, I think, just not thinking so much about writing in it every day, and including some different bits as well. There's some pictures that I've just kind of thrown in there that I never actually stuck down, but I've been kind of including some more of my artwork and some more of my kind of knitting and creative processes. This was an exam that went really well. Tea. I didn't even kind of cut the tea bag in half. This is just a full thing. I normally kind of open it and cut it in half so that it doesn't add so much bulk, but decided I didn't care. So I'm still kind of documenting my day-to-day life, but also I'm including other bits, and I'm talking about different things as well. Like, I'm kind of talking about the books that I'm reading and the things that I'm knitting a little bit more. Here I got an order from Wool and Dry and Fibre Studio, which I got this really beautiful yarn from, that I'm knitting a really beautiful pair of socks with. So I just have that on my desk at the moment, so I thought I'd show you. Making the Poet Socks by Sara Nordland. It's been so fun to knit kind of the lacy pattern. So just kind of, there's some empty pages, and I'm not trying to actively go back and backfill things. I'm just having a good time, and I think it's looking pretty good so far. Cat. She's been very affectionate lately, which has made me very happy. A couple of pictures from last week. So I will eventually have to kind of, a note from my mum, I will eventually kind of have to go back and paste in the things that I haven't yet, or kind of stick them in with tape, but this is where I'm at so far, and today is the 5th, so I haven't written in there yet, but it's been going well. I'm really enjoying the cover. It is bulking up a little bit. My dad was commenting on it the other day, but I think it's still fitting in the cover okay. The spine is curving a bit, but I don't really care so far, and I like the feeling of the cover. So that's kind of where I'm at with that so far. And then for my Traveler's Notebook, I'm using it very loosely, but I'm using it a fair amount. I've got 3 books at the moment. So I have kind of my more personal one, but they're all, I don't know, I think they're all just very loose. There's no like very strict definition of what goes into which book. But this is more personal things, I suppose. And then I have one that I've been using for a while, I think since kind of the mid-September, for art projects. This I've kind of shown here. I was starting to work on the calendar, and some knitting inspiration. These are some lovely pictures that my friend Kat sent me, that I printed out. So kind of lots of different bits, but it's been nice to have a place to store all of my creative things, but I'm thinking I might separate my knitting stuff from the rest of it. And I'm considering potentially pulling out my rings, like my ring binder again, to keep knitting notes in, just because that's something that I wouldn't really necessarily use as like an everyday thing, but it might be nice to be able to move things around. I don't know, I haven't yet decided, but for the time being I've started a different, like a separate art specific, kind of art, like drawing specific book, which I'm not going to show. I've decided, at least for now, I'm not going to show this. It's very similar to this really, but I don't know, I just didn't really feel like sharing it. So that's kind of how things have been so far, but they've been going well. I'm having a good time with it. I'm just I think I'm journaling a bit less, but I'm trying to kind of juggle more hobbies still than I was kind of a couple of years ago when I got back into journaling. So that's where things are at so far. And then other than that, this week I've got a couple of knitting projects on the needles, the socks that I showed you, and then I'm working on a skirt which has been going really well. It's a really cool kind of deep charcoal ribbed skirt, and it's a sporty knit skirt by Florence Miller. I'm gonna be filming a knitting podcast episode again, I think. I was hoping this week, but it might end up being next week. We'll see. So just a general little update. I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon. I'm gonna go have a tea now. Francesca's probably getting home in a couple of minutes anyway, so we're gonna have a tea break, and then I'm gonna spend a couple of hours tidying up my notes from the past couple of days, and then it'll probably be dinner time. I don't know if I'll catch up with you again kind of for the rest of the week, but in any case, I hope you are doing really well, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Bye!